Hey guys, welcome back. As always, this is Pimpcraft here in the new Pixelmon server map. Figured I'd give you guys a little bit of an update. It's not huge, but I did tell you some things we were probably going to work on the last map, so I wanted to kind of update you a little bit and show you what we got going on. I got a new texture pack loaded right now. The other one I've been using was the Sortex Fanver. This one is the LB Photorealism 256 textures. So I'll just do a quick flyby of New Haven, just so you can see what it looks like in the updated textures. As you can see, it's a little bit more realistic looking. At least I think so. Alright, we're going to start off over here. A lot of our tour took you through New Haven and the path that we're on right now. I showed you this area briefly, heading toward the coastline forest, and as you can read there, the Redwood City. I'm not going to go through the pain of making you walk down the path again, but once we get closer, we'll go ahead and walk it from your perspective. Moment of silence for the waterfall that Pimp created, and moving on. And of course, it's going to be stupid and not want to load on me. Haven't had problems with that much today, but as soon as I start recording, go figure. Not a lot of work has been done to Redwood. Miss Sister was on earlier, but they were working on some landscaping and some other stuff, so nothing's really been touched here. And to be honest, I don't think nothing much is going to be added in. Each of the cities is only going to have a Pokemon Center and a Pixel Mart, pretty much. And then the rest of the town is up to whatever gym leader is going to take it over. They'll build their gym, and then they'll correspond the builds and where everybody's going. Now, what is new is everything past here. This is a little mountain entrance here that was worked on by CQB and Basin. Basin did a lot of touch-up work. Made this thing look really, really good. He spent a long time on it. From what I've been told, this is supposed to closely resemble one of the Pokemon games. Being that I've never actually played any of the Pokemon games, I couldn't tell you for 100% if it was or not. But it looks nice. It's a neat little walk. It's a maze, that's for sure. Is this the way we're supposed to go here? Yes, it is. And outside. I love this texture pack. I do. It totally changes the look of Minecraft. Everything is so realistic looking. I mean, the grass, the cobble, you know, the nether brick. I mean, just everything is so smooth. Look at these trees. I mean, you can't get much more realistic than that. It's crazy good. Some people like the default textures though. Me, I love this game looking realistic. It gives me that extra edge. And what's this? Where have we arrived? Hidden Rock City ahead, and then far, far away. Haha. I guess I could change that sign to reflect what is up ahead, but Acrylic's working on a town right now, and it doesn't actually have a name quite yet. So we'll update that when we need to. A lot of you were making comments on the last video. You were asking me a bunch of server questions. Please keep questions like that. Anything that has to do with the current map, or if things are getting switched over, if you're going to be able to keep this, if you're going to be able to keep that, please retain them questions to the forum, just so it doesn't clog the channel up, please. And that's the only request I have from that aspect. But your comments and your questions are, definitely welcome. Just keep the appropriate questions to the channel. Anything that has to do with this new map, please feel free to ask. But anything that has to do with the server or anything, again, revert to the forum. This has been created by me. Pretty much everything from here and on out. My wife and I worked on this road. I'm trying to think if anybody else helped me out temporarily. I think CQB might have helped a little bit. Navjot laid a block or two, I think. But mostly, it was me and my wife putting the stuff down. This now is pretty much all me. And then Navjot helped me in the stairway here. Which the stairway is going to take you all the way down. And this is the tedious entrance to Hidden Rock City. You guys are going to love this, I promise. And here we go. Wait for everything to load up. It is huge under here, so it's probably going to take it a second. But check this out. Is this cool or what? A huge underground city. Of course, there ain't much here yet, but not much is going to go here to begin with. Again, everything outside from the Donator City is going to be built by you guys. When you choose the towns that you want to live in, it's going to be up to you. What town do you want to move into? What town are you going to contribute to and help it grow? You can pretty much build where you want, and then roads and stuff will be connected later. But this was quite a while in the making. Pretty much all had to be world edited out, and then we had to brush all this stuff with world edit brushes. And if you guys are interested in seeing a video of some of the creations and the commands and stuff like that we use for world edit, and the landscaping that we do, if you guys are interested in a video like that, let me know and I will upload one. I did a lot of world editing today, Acrylic and myself, and a special shout out to Acrylic too, because I am not a genius when it comes to world edit, but this man, I tell you what, anytime I have one question, boom, out pops a command, out pops the answer every time. So definite special shout out to him. He's helped me a lot with this. But here is Hidden Rock. As you can tell, it is big. There is plenty of room in here for a town. This is the town center, or town hall, built by myself. I built it with the intention of it appearing like it is going into the ceiling. Nicey's, special shout out for him, or Dark Espion. He helped me fix a little minor problem that I had with this building. On the right side here, I had an extra block over that I didn't realize. And to be okay, just minecarts are just appearing and falling. That's wonderful. Anyway, Pimp was kind of lazy, and I wasn't in the mood to fix a damn thing. I really wasn't. But he was very persistent. He wouldn't shut up, so I let him. And we worked on it together and got it fixed. So thank you for pushing me. Sorry, that was probably pretty loud. Actually, I need to take a drink. Excuse me. It's very late here. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning, so I'm trying to talk somewhat quiet. And it's making me dry out just a tiny bit. So please bear with me. Oh God, you're probably hearing a whole bunch of horrible noises from my microphone coming from my mouth. I can just imagine. Anyway, I haven't done a whole lot in here, toward the aesthetical aspect of it, but I will add some stuff eventually. I just wanted to get, pretty much the shell of the building made. This is going to be a combination, Pixelmon, Poke Center, stuff like that. Whoever is going to be the mayor of this town can have an office in here too, like I do in New Haven. Whatever you guys want to use it for, whoever's going to take the city. And do not post comments on my video saying, I want it, because you probably ain't going to get it. That stuff will be determined much later. Also, for those of you watching this video, okay, I know a lot of you know this already, but apparently some of you don't. Okay, the map is not getting reset anytime soon. This is a work in progress. It is going to take a long, long time to do this, okay? Mist is estimating, several months. I don't think it's going to take that long, especially since I've been on every single day throughout the entire day working on stuff. But it is going to take at least a month to finish it. I mean, even once we get everything built and everything constructed, we still got NPCs to place. We still have, the different build permissions to put in. We have to use World Guard to protect a lot of the world and select things manually and select the cities manually and input the commands to that. That stuff is a long process. Anybody that's somewhat familiar with World Guard commands and stuff like that, for a map that's going to be, this huge, between 2,000 and 3,000 by 2,000 and 3,000, that's a lot of stuff to be selecting and implementing this stuff in, especially if all these different cities. And I know you can do parent and child and all that, but we're not going to get into that. We're just going to select individual cities, and they're going to have their own commands and stuff. Pretty much all these rooms are the same. Like I stated before, they can be used for anything. This is pretty much just a generic build, just so something's here. But it does look nice. I like the flames, and it does go good against the backdrop of the entire area here. Just do a little flyby for you so you guys can see it. I think it looks really neat myself. I'm very proud of it. And there's even little hidden areas here that you can go through. Some leftover cave systems that we kept intact just for aesthetical value. You wouldn't be able to build in them or anything, but it's neat. I didn't want to block off a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, there's no caverns you can get into from here. You can't get access to any of the ravines or caves that were down here. All that stuff's been blocked off. But little stuff like this I've kept in just to have it, It just makes it a little more realistic. I put grass down here just because I think it looks a lot nicer, a lot neater than what I originally had, and that was the rock floor. It looked horrible. Everything blended in way too much. It was terrible. But now that the grass is here, it really brings out the details of the entire cavern here. And I left a lot of the stuff up there. As you can see, this was an abandoned mine shaft that was up here that was cut into. And I left all that stuff there just because it looks neat. It looks natural, you know. I didn't want to take any of that stuff out. If you think it looks too ghetto, I can take it out. I personally think it adds an aesthetical value, and I want to keep it. But we're going to move on now. This was Hidden Rock City. And anything that I show you, any cities or anything throughout most of my episodes, and I'm gonna preview with you here. I mean, if you're interested in a specific city, you know, I know I told you before I didn't want you commenting saying that, you know, I want that city, I want that city. But if you're interested in a particular city, or if you think that it looks nice and it's somewhere you would definitely want to build a house, I mean, you can comment on it. You know, I want to know, is this a cool idea? Is Hidden Rock City an area that people are going to be interested in? You know, that would be nice to know. If nobody is ever going to build in an underground city, you know, we might have to rethink our ideas. Well, or at least me. The underground city was my idea. We literally just got done finishing all this about 20 minutes before I started recording this. Building all the roads and putting up the lights, and it was a long day. And this is what I did most of the day. I've been on this map, building all this stuff for you guys. And again, this is just a very small fraction of what this place is going to offer. This is one hell of a view. I mean, that's a very awesome view in my opinion. This is a very awesome seed. And do not ask me what the seed is. I have no idea. But it is nice. And despite how nice it is, things are still going to get changed. We're still terraforming and everything else to make things more appealing toward us. Like these trees in the background. You ever seen trees like that before? No, you haven't. Why? Because they were custom made by Myst. It looks like we're going to be approaching something here pretty soon. What do we got here? Ahead, Acrylic's penis. Huh. That's interesting. And then someplace else. Someplace else leads nowhere right now. This is just a road that's here. It might connect to something. I might end up taking it out. I don't know. And I wasn't actually going to leave that sign there for this video, so I apologize. But he doesn't have a name for his town yet, so I named it Acrylic's Penis. Just because. The bridges here are by my design. This is a little covered bridge that I did here. CQB put in the underbelly of it, and I think it looks really nice. I've gotten some compliments on that already from some of the other builders here. We got Navjot, Acrylic, and Basin online. Neat little covered bridge. And then I built a little lookout point here. Just because I think the view is nice. And then you got a nice little oasis that's in the middle of the desert. That this completely world edited. This wasn't here at all. This was sand. I think acrylic. It was either acrylic or mist. Was putting in some of the green here. I don't know who did it. You guys watched the video, so comment. I don't know which one of you guys put it in. But it was some green area that was here. This was all open right here. All that was open. So I actually put in the sand mountains here. I put in the river. Acrylic helped me fill it because I was a noob and forgot the whole fill command and was actually placing spheres of water like an idiot. But he helped me with that, so we got it fixed. I planted some trees, you know, make it look nice, like a little oasis. So I mean, this was all sand to begin with, and this is just a sample of some of the landscaping that we did here. And I think it looks really nice. This was all flat at first with the grass, and I cut into this and dug it out with the wands, and now it looks nice. It looks like a little oasis here. And I wanted this all closed in too. I wanted it to be its own little area. I didn't want open spots and everything. So, and again, if you guys want to watch us do stuff like that, like how we build this kind of stuff and the tools and stuff that we use, just ask, you know, just leave a comment and I'll upload a video the next time we do any terraforming. And I'll just do a whole episode on terraforming if you want to see that. This idea just popped in my head here. My wife helped me construct this suspension bridge. I thought it was a neat little aspect. I'm particularly proud of this one. I just love it. Look how cool that looks. If you think it looks like crap, go ahead and say so. That's fine. I can deal with criticism. I think it's neat. And we'll continue on our pathway. There's going to be a lot more routes. I mean, this is just one route. You know, there's going to be a ton more. And they're going to lead all to different areas, and they're going to split into different directions, and we're going to have signposts everywhere. If you want to spend several days just walking and exploring the map and finding the cities and marking where they're at, you can do that, and it probably will take you a few days. This map's going to be pretty big. There's going to be no TPing, nothing like that. The only people that's going to have access to TP now is going to be the admins, of course, for admin duties. Everything's going to be public transportation. You're going to walk, you're going to boat, or once the map gets closer to finish, you're going to use rail. Oh, now look at that. That is a sight right there. I should add some music to this. Alright, moving on. Hello, Nowjot. Let's see what they're doing over here. What in the world do we got? Okay. What the? Oh, that's nice. Oh, wow. Such trolls. Well, this is Acrylic City here. It's the little building he built for the Poke Center. And of course you got Nurse Zombie, named after our beloved missing zombie. The only female we had on the server for quite a while. And she's missing in action. That is definitely Nabjot's doing. It's nice to see that he's contributing to the map in such a creative way, that he spent his time making little musical things and fancy little machines. Anyway, this is going to be the area for whatever town this is going to be. We're just going to call it Acrylic's Penis, because that's what the sign says. And we have to obey signs. Anyway, this has been Pimpcraft, and this has been episode 2 of the new map tour. I will upload as soon as we do some more changes and get some more stuff implemented. And I'll definitely do a special episode if you guys want to see some world editing and the tools and stuff we use for landscaping. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you want to see next. Take care, guys.